ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a reaction that's close to our hearts, I guess. So there was a film.
Nate was in a movie.
Nate was in. Yes. Okay. Fine.
Nate's famous.
Nate was in a movie.
Never said he's good at it, but
Not that famous.
So there was a movie called Big Stone Gap.
Yes.
That was filmed near here.
near Big Stone Gap.
It was actually filmed in Big Stone Gap.
Yeah,
The scenes
so-
I was in, yeah.
You know. And Nate is an extra in the movie.
Yeah.
And in fact, Nate made the trailer.
So if you're in the trailer, you're obviously in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and react to the trailer.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled. This guy's in there.
I'm very hard to spot. I'll actually point it out later on.
Well, once we get through. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get through the trailer, then back it up.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Patrick Wilson, my
Yeah.
most favorite underrated actor.
Yes. He is awesome. He was actually real nice. But I'll comment on that
Yep.
after. Okay, so here we go. Big Stone Gap.
And afterwards, Nate can regale us with his time on set.
Oh, God.
I was born and raised in Big Stone Gap.
Morning, beautiful.
I don't know why you honking the horn. I'm standing out here black as night. I know you can see me.
Before I knew it, it was 1978 and I turned 40. I was the old maid.
At this point, you just gotta take whatever you can get.
Adriana
He was
Trevian.
out last night with Sue Tinsley.
Come on, she's a catch. Gary Cooper of Big Stone Gap.
You had sheriff suitors.
Jack Mack likes Ave Maria.
You know less about men than you do about cosmetics.
Wow.
Dang.
Why so
This is
serious?
my favorite book on
Hello, Jen
Chinese face reading. No, I've read the face of every man I've ever known. It's never been wrong.
You don't need a book to learn what to do with a man. This is an old toaster, but when he plugs it in,
Your mama
Thanks.
came in to see me about doing a well. When people die, that's when old secrets come out.
This is my father.
This sure explains your nose.
Love asked me to marry him. Will you be my maid of honor?
Darling, let's get you married.
Room's dry.
And the two shall be one.
There I am.
Lord have mercy.
is anybody at this wedding sober?
Nate, sober.
I was. I was a little dehydrated sometimes.
I saw my father in a
But
dream and I
we'll
have to
comment
go
on that
find
later.
him.
I'm leaving. I'm going to Italy.
Italy.
I got a good job, got some money saved.
Italy.
I think we should get married.
I don't want to just get married.
Tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your old heart can take.
I've given everything I have to this place. I want to see him do so much that it changes me.
Tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache.
I like being the town spinster. It has cachet.
Yeah, well, you can't hug cachet.
Okay.
All right.
So now what's the era of this movie?
It's
Like, is it
it's
supposed to be-
late 1970s.
Okay.
Big Stone
It
Gap.
said 1978.
Yeah, 1978.
I
Yeah.
thought it said population.
Well, it was, I think it was
Was
taken.
that
It was a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe the population of the town is 1,000.
Maybe.
Oh man, that's
Right,
totally.
right there.
Right
That's
there.
Nate.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it! Damn it!
Nate's famous.
Yep.
I'm not
Never
famous.
said he's
damn it.
good at it.
No. Yeah,
Says he's like, I'm not famous, guys, and his channel is like 400 subscribers away from 50,000.
Oh,
so.
shut up!
Yep.
That's come on.
So what's going on in the church?
Well,
Is it
it's
a
the
wedding?
wedding. It's the wedding scene. Jenna Elfman's character. She's getting married,
Ah.
and
She's drunk.
she's drunk. And Ashley Judd's character, I remember, Ava. She's trying to keep everything in order.
And failing, clearly.
Well, funny thing is, during this scene when we were filming, they actually were blaring over the PA system, "Bang a gong." Get it on.
Wow.
Bang a gong. Get it on. Because there was a part in it where actually, there was a big scene where Whoopi Goldberg had to improvise lines because she was standing up like it's like, get up off the floor, you running around Dad like a greased hog. And
All right.
and she had to come up with different stuff to say and everything, and she was actually asking for suggestions all around her and everything. And actually, I'm the one that yelled out the greased hog line, and she ran with it. She said like a few others.
Good, yeah.
She actually ran with a few others, but let's see.
Did that one make the movie?
No, it did not. Did not.
Man, you
but-
could have had a writing credit too.
No,
Man.
no. Improvisation really can't be counted as writing credit. I mean, Bill Murray's not credited as a writer on Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, because
I don't think they ever wrote a line for Bill Murray. He just
went.
The
He
entire
just
thing.
went, and you see,
Has
this.
anybody ever written a line for Bill Murray?
I think Bill Murray's written a line for Bill Murray.
They've tried, and he just does what he wants because he's Bill Murray.
Because he's Bill Murray. No one will ever believe you.
Yeah, well, you do know that the whole scene in Caddyshack with him hitting the
Oh, yeah.
flowers, all improvised.
Oh, yeah.
Every bit of that. They just put the camera, turned the cameras on, and
just
rolled.
let him go.
Yeah, and thus history was made. I mean, honestly,
Yep.
That's considered like one of the most pivotal comedy scenes ever.
All right, wait. We're getting off track.
Yeah, okay,
here.
go ahead.
Patrick Wilson?
Nate was in a movie.
Yeah, I was in
Let's
this
get back
movie.
to that. Let's get back to Nate
all right.
being in a movie.
So, okay. I arrive on set. I get there. It is crack of dawn. It's it's about 5:45, and I drove there from here.
How far a drive is that?
That's about an hour, 10 minutes, depending on traffic. And
How fast you drive.
yeah, depending on how fast you drive and which
Yep.
road you take. I took the quickest route, which is actually pretty dangerous. I've actually hit a deer on that road.
Yee.
In the same vehicle I'm driving. You know that missing piece I got?
Isn't that the deer that hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Deer, number one threat to America, kids.
Yeah,
At least around here.
at least.
It's a
So
problem.
anyway,
You wouldn't think hitting a deer would be that bad. No, they're dense.
yeah,
They're
they are.
quite dense.
They are. But anyway, I was driving there, didn't hit a deer, but I drove there. I got there at 5:45, and they bussed us all to the church where this scene was being filmed. And they said dress as though it were in the 1970s. And there's a lot of people out here dressed in big gaudy 70s clothing. And me in the back, I showed up and I was in like a dress jacket and everything. They told me to take my jacket off, and they wanted me to stand back there like I was there to help part of the wedding, like I was part of the like wedding planning crew.
Okay. All right.
And
all right.
and plus where I was the tallest person in the back. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
you
I'm about a
stand
good
out.
4 to 5 inches taller than everyone else back
Yep.
there. And they said they wanted me to look like I was there to help, and that's what I did.
Too bad no one had a leisure suit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't think anyone would want to see that, especially for me. But during the breaks, we actually talked. I actually went up. They had a break room where you could go and get like donuts and coffee and
Craft
drink.
services.
Yeah, services and everything. I go back there and I get 2 donuts because I was standing back there. The woman next to me, the one with the black hair, she was actually standing next to me, and I asked if she wanted like anything to eat or drink because she was back there with her family and everything. And I went back there, and on my way back up, I'm walking back, and all of a sudden I hear someone say, "Hey, where they got the donuts at?" I turn around and I look, and I'm like starting to point, and it's Patrick Wilson.
Nice.
I'm just like, it's back there in just past the kitchen. And I was gonna say, I heard earlier they actually had the lead actors. I told this, I was like, I actually heard earlier Miss Judd and Miss Elfman, they were actually talking about the VIP break room upstairs. They actually got like eggs and stuff up there, and like high quality cooked stuff.
Yeah.
And and he's like, "Oh no, I'll just have a couple of donuts. I'm not willing to wait for someone to cook me something." And
Respectable.
And I was just like, and I had the one donut in this hand,
and you're just
and
like,
I was just like, I had 2 donuts. I hadn't touched either of them. And I was just like, here's one. And he's like, and he takes it out. He's like, "Much appreciated, sir." And I'm like, You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, happy to help. Anything else?
And you're just
he's just like, no, I'm good right now, thank you. And I'm like walking back, and as I'm walking back, I get back there and I hand the woman who's standing back there, I hand her donut and her drink and everything, and I have my drink, and yeah, that was the first break of the day. Second break, the church at that point was so crowded that no one in the back could move.
Oh yeah.
So what happened was people went back to the kitchen and everything and came out with water jugs and started cardboard boxes full of water. Started passing them back, and I saw this. Whoopi Goldberg starts getting out water by the handsful like this and starts passing it out to people and everything, and I'm just like, and I walk up to her and she's like, how many you got back there? I'm like, we got 4 back here who need water, and I reach over and I grab the 4 waters from her. I'm like, thank you, Miss Goldberg. She's like, it's Whoopi, honey, and I'm just like, oh, so cool. And yeah, it was such a cool experience, and it was fun. I mean, the whole time I was on set, everyone was having fun, laughing, because that was the mood that they wanted. They wanted a mood of just, like at one point, they wanted us. They did like a panning shot from left to right, show like all of us like face palming, like just like signs of disgust and just
like what is even happening?
Just like what's going on here? Because and at one point during the wedding, the groom starts dry humping the bride.
Spoiler alert.
It's not that much of a spoiler. It's not integral to the plot at all. It's just
weird.
It's just a plot, a very funny plot device. But but it was fun. It was fun working on it, and I'd gladly do it again. But given this area doesn't have very many films being shot here, it was. But another thing too, Jenna Elfman's bouquet. She actually had like 3 or 4 replacement bouquets, and she threw one of them by accident. She was like going around like, I don't know what you're saying, and she loses grip and just like goes everywhere, and like the flowers just go, just like flutter all over the place.
Nice.
And I reach down and I pick up 2 of the things, and I start handing it to like the prop master who's like looking for the handle of the bouquet. I'm like, here, you want these? He's like, oh no, we got replacements, and it's just like.
And you're just like,
okay,
that's mine now.
And I've got them. And my mom actually petrified them. She dried them out and
did the press.
Yeah, pressing.
Okay.
And they're still up there and everything.
You gotta get them signed.
No. Well, maybe, I don't know.
All right, so filmmakers make more films around here so that Nate can be in.
Not only me, these guys too.
I
mean, honestly, that. Sorry. Sorry about that. I was about to say, who did I elbow?
Yeah.
But
yeah, the moral of the story is Nate was in this movie.
Oh gosh. All right. I'm gonna end this before my embarrassment levels reach 9,000.
Too late.